What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Black Corner. It's Shelly, Hollis. Make sure you guys hit that button and like and subscribe. Issa Cruz. Issa Pitbull Cruz. Hey, if y'all didn't know this shit was coming, you should have fucking known it was coming. Let me tell you. When I seen Robert Garcia, fighter was taking him on, Robert Garcia's too smart for this shit. I already knew damn well the strategy that was going to use. I guarantee you, Robert Garcia went back and watched that Tank fight and looked at everything Tank did with one motherfucking hand to Pitbull Cruz and implemented that shit in training camp the entire fucking time. Did you guys not see the long jab? Did you guys not see the pondering of that shit? Did you guys not see the angle outs? Did you not see the uppercuts? Did you not see leading with the hook first, then throwing it straight down the middle? Go back and watch the shit Tank hit this dude with, and then rewatch this fight. That is the motherfucking game plan, and it works. That is the only game plan that's going to work on Issa Cruz, because the way this dude stays covered up, sitting at 5'4", when he comes in, he either's going to jump hook your ass from a distance, or he has to walk you down and walk in. And we know that. And when he walks you in, he's either going to throw a 3-4 punch combo, or he's going to throw some shit to the body, followed by a crazy ass fucking overhand. This fight solidified how you beat Issa Cruz. There's no other way. And this makes total sense too. And what I say about that, I think it was sometimes last year or some shit like that. There was some talk about Issa Cruz fighting Shakur. Nah, that ain't gonna fucking happen. Because at this point, everybody in Issa Cruz camp knows exactly the formula and the way for this dude to get beat. And that's exactly what we just seen. I mean, if you look at the teletape, right? Issa Cruz, 27 to 25, 5'4", 5'10", 6 inches. And you seen that shit. But what's crazy about when people fight Issa Cruz, they got to fight him and fuck with him on his level. Because you just can't stand tall, because then you may be in a way for a fucking overhand or you're going to get your body fucked off. They got to constantly change levels and keep his little ass at a distance. Weight, 140. We both know that. Reach. There we go again. Issa Cruz, 63 inches. El Rayo, 70 inches. Robert Garcia's game plan was fucking phenomenal. I think it was masterful. And the only thing that really caught me off guard was a couple times when I seen Issa Cruz actually getting tired. And I think being tired a little bit came from that frustration because he was just getting fucking peppered. But there was some uppercuts that landed in that fight that was clean, that was smooth and precise. So Issa Cruz, one of those fucking uppercuts almost looked like it lifted him off his feet a little bit. But that little dude's fucking head, neck, traps, and chin, as a motherfucker, I think you would need a brick or a bat to stop his ass, or you put him back in there with Tank. But that whole shit with the whole Tank rematch, that shit's gone. That shit's gone. Y'all can get over that shit. That was his motherfucking claim to fame. His claim to fame was he went the distance with Tank. Well, he just went the distance with someone that probably has 60% of Tank's potential. Damn sure don't got the same motherfucking power, and he got his ass whooped by the same game plan. So like I said, you get a nice guy that can jab, that can counter, that has great feet. That's not the fight for Issa Cruz. I think Issa Cruz needs to get to people that sits in the fucking pocket with him and tries to bang, or they have shitty ass feet and don't know how to fucking angle out and counter on his little ass. Just like we seen Rolly. That was a shitty ass decision. The way Rolly fought this dude, that was fucking dumb. But Rolly ain't nice. Rolly's a fucking gimmick in the world of boxing. Rolly's not a real fighter in the sense of like he can take boxing responsibility, take adequate fucking instructions from its corner and shit like that. That motherfucker's a gimmick. I'm happy that he's made it this fucking far, like he always brags about who's done it the way I've done it. Fucking nobody. And I actually don't even know how much longer he's going to be able to do it, because speaking of Rolly, I don't know if you guys have seen, he's on the Canelo card. He's opening up pay-per-view. He's actually fighting a guy that I know very well. I just commentated his last fight here in Stockton, California. His name is Manuel Jaimez. Guarantee you he whoops Rolly ass. If you guys are hearing this first, Manuel Jaimez is going to whoop Rolly's ass, opening up fight on pay-per-view September 14th on the Canelo card. Manuel Jaimez. He trains down there he trains at Robert's gym with all the world champions. His gym is here in Stockton and shit like that. I know Coach Salas. I've known these guys for a very long time. But that's going to be a hell of a fight. But back to this, man. I think Issa Cruz, he needs to be in there with some straight bangers. Get him in there with some more Mexican-style people, some people that like to come forward and throw punches and shit like that. Anytime he's going to be in there with a slick fighter with a high IQ that has faster feet and hands than him, he's going to look average at best. You know, he may get off some of those wild punches and shit like that, because I love seeing his style. Throws a lot of fucking haymakers and shit like that. But his style of fighting is not going to help him with some of these more elite guys. Just like everybody says in the sport of boxing, styles make fights. Stay the fuck away from that style, Issa Cruz. That ain't for you. And unfortunately, in the division you're in and with the type of talent that we got in boxing right now, you're going to have to see these slick fighters. The issue is, what kind of adaptation and what kind of changes can you make? Because, like, I don't see what else he can do with that very tight guard style and the way he just dips in. I don't see what kind of changes. It's not like he's going to get long. It's not like he's going to lead with the jab and shit like that. He doesn't even take the proper angles to even commit to just throwing jabs and setting shit up off the front foot. So who fucking knows? But I'll tell you, man, great fight card this past weekend. I'm super happy for El Rayo because I think he dedicated some stuff to his family. He talked about the sacrifices. Man, one thing I enjoy about these boxers is hearing about their backstories, especially when they're humble people and they work their asses off and they sacrifice everything for themselves and their families, and then you get beautiful outcomes like this. So, man, congratulations to El Rayo, everybody at the Robert Garcia camp, man. I don't know what's next for this dude, but I think he just lined himself up with some shit. Like, I don't know if I would go see Tank next. That wouldn't be the next move because I think Zepeda and Shakur are fighting next. Maybe some shit. Maybe you call out Teofimo. Maybe you look up, maybe take on the winner of Jose Romero and Barboza. I don't know. Or I seen in a post-fight interview, this dude, Robert Garcia, was talking about, fuck that, let's run the rematch back. But Robert's smart as fuck, man. I'll tell you, the only thing Robert said at that moment was like, yo, let's go get this easy motherfucking money. We just beat him one time. We could do this shit way better. Because I'm sure they had a plan B that they didn't have to use that they may implement to really make that fight a little easier. So, hey, that's my take on the fight. Issa Cruz, I don't know what's next. Maybe, what's his name? Matisse or some shit that one everybody was scared of. Maybe you two motherfuckers bang it out just to get back on the block where everybody's calling out your name, saying like you two at some point used to be kind of like the monsters at 140. Now you guys have both taken L. So I think that's the right fight for Issa Cruz, man. I think it's named Matisse, some shit. Like, I'm horrible with names. I'll start putting shit on screen. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, man. Welcome to your Black Corner if this is your first time here. I'm Shelly Hollis. I'll be bringing you guys more content like this and also some mini docs. And what I'll start doing is, because I do commentate, I'll start doing a lot more shit at the fights that I'll be at. So you guys take care, like and subscribe. Thank you for coming here and visiting me at the Black Corner.